Hi breakfast cereal eaters, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, this is from my youth, 1970, and Sugar Smacks Crater Critters. Let's take a look. So sadly I don't have the actual packet for this one, and if I did I'd be very wealthy, because I think this is probably one of the rarest and most collectible items that you could get from a cereal side of things. Not only are there some avid Crater Critter collectors out there, but also you'll see it was linked with the Star Trek as well on Sugar Smacks, and there's obviously a whole collecting fraternity around that as well. But anyway, this is the comic advert, and you'll see images of each of the 8 critters on there. So there's King Crater, and he's got a crown, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got Lunatic, Gloob, Upsy Downsy, Miss Venus, Bugsy Backbone, Jodrell Jim, and Glubber. So I'll put that to one side, and then what we'll do is have a look at each of these characters in turn, and we'll show you some of the colours as well. So this one is Lunatic. So you'll see he comes in this sort of pinky colour, doing some sort of Egyptian type pose. You've got Jodrell Jim, who's hopefully you can see okay in this, but he's got these really big ears and massive lips as well. Let's put him down. This is one I particularly like. So this is Glubber, smiling alien with these sort of big funny tentacles coming out of the top of his head. You've got Miss Venus in this sort of aqua blue colour. Really interesting actually, because these bits are really sharp. So I'm surprised they got away with that at the time, but there we go, one of those things. Gloob, who's looks a bit like a ghost. So running along. You've got Bugsy Backbone. Looks like a sort of skeletal fish. You've got Upsy Downsy. So this is quite a nice one. These are quite scarce, these, in terms of getting them like this, because you've got this hat, which you'll see is detachable, and the hats get lost, or those little pegs that they actually go in get broken off as well. So it's quite nice to get all of that together. And then finally, and the rarest of all, is this one, which is King Crater. Now you'll see on the top of him he's got this crown. Well, in this case he's only got one piece of the crown. There would normally have been 4 spikes on that, but sadly 3 of those are broken off. And again, a bit like Upsy Downsy, his crown does actually come off, and because of the nature of how fragile that is, this one is really rare. So you don't tend to see a lot of these, and the legs tend to have been chewed and all sorts of horrible things like that. So that's the set. Let's zoom in on them. And so you'll see the colours that they come in. They sort of come in this lilac. You've got this sort of fluorescent type green. You've got purple. You've got pink, orange, and then you've got the aqua blue that I mentioned earlier. So and you could actually collect these in all the different colours. Here's a few pictures from my own collection of ones that I've acquired, and within this you'll actually see some of the ones of King Crater as well, with all the prongs on his crown, which was nice. Now, some of you may have actually seen other colours out there, and that's because of the fact that R&L, the producers of the original Crater Critters, sold the moulds to a company in Mexico. So they aren't official cereal ones, but it gives you an opportunity to get them, although they are in really horrendously bright colours. So lovely set, this one, hugely collectible. And if you ever see any of these, then snap them up, because there's certainly a lot of people are interested in them. If you're interested in this and other cereal offers, then please subscribe to this channel or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Kellogg's and then Sugar Smacks.